Finally made it into the 690s, and Colic has made some soup, chicken and rice with vegetables. That sounds good. I would definitely have some of that. Well, here we have another game in Japanese. It looks similar to Fuin Shaolin Ken. I wonder if it's, but I don't think it's the same series. Tenkaichi Bushu Keru Naguuru. Tenkaichi, you might recognize that word from the Tenkaichi Budokai from Dragon Ball, but I mean, maybe this is similar. It looks like they're doing a martial arts tournament. Like Tenkaichi Budokai means like strongest under the heavens. Tenkaichi, yeah, Tenkaichi would mean strong, like best under the heavens, I guess. Bushi Care, I don't know what the rest means. Let me look it up. Let's look up this game. This is by Game Studio for Namco. Game Studio. The greatest warrior on earth. Wow. Kick and punch is a translation. This shit looks good. We'll see. I don't know. What else has Game Studio made? So Game Studio, one of the shadow developers that Namco and other companies use. So they've actually made 6 games so far. They made Mobile Suit Z Gundam Hot Scramble for Bandai. That was an early game. That was a really bad game, I remember. They made the first, or they ported the first Wizardry game. I liked that port. They made Family Circuit, that racing game. I remember that being like really simple and janky. Oh, they did Quest of Key, which is a game I really like. So they did the second Wizardry game. They've done some games I really like actually. I like the Wizardry games on Famicom, and I really like Quest of Key. And they've done a couple of bad games. I mean, their first game was like really bad. Hey Tam, how's it going? Oh, leftover soup. Wait, still good though, Colic. Leftover soup is still good eating. How are you doing, Tam? What's up with you? You missed a baseball game. Sorry about that. But you're just in time for a martial arts game, I guess. So let's see. Released for Famicom July 22nd, 1989. Only in Japan. One of the earliest versus fighting games with role-playing game elements. We just played a fighting game, Hissatsu Doujou Yaburi, which is sort of like a weird adventure fighting game hybrid, which I thought was actually kind of cool and interesting. And well, this says one of the first, but Hissatsu Doujou Yaburi, which came out 3 days before this one. I mean, that one technically has role-playing elements. You keep going back to the dojo to level up your stats. So, and that came 3 days before. Were there any fighting games before this that we played that had RPG elements or like a leveling up system? Did Fighting Road? I don't recall Fighting Road have any kind of leveling up. I don't think Fuin Shaolin Ken did, or Flying Warriors doesn't. It has like, it's like part fighting game and part like platformer, but I don't think you level up. This could be one of the first, but I think Hissatsu Doujou Yaburi would be definitely before this. I guess they didn't know about that, but that would definitely count, and that's 3 days before. But apparently this is another fighting game with role-playing game elements. Not surprising that these are starting to like leak in. Forager for the Switch? Oh yeah. Got a lot of slowdown. Probably shouldn't have been ported. Is it a port? I have no idea what Forager is though. Some kind of indie game, I guess. You doing well? Tomorrow's a holiday? Oh, what holiday is it, Tam? That's cool. Speaking of holidays, we finally are going to celebrate our Christmas next weekend. So we got that going for us. Tenkaichi Bushi. This says Bushi. Oh, that's probably wrong. Well, no, that's what it says here too. Wait. Oh yeah, Bushi Keru Naguuru. Almost got, again with the very Chinese music, just like the last one we did yesterday. Oh. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing this. You love Forager? It's fun? I'd never heard of it. It sounds like... Is that like one of those crafting survival games? Because with a name like Forager... There's only a piece of craft... So it's... Okay, so it's another one of those like crafting survival games. Demo and Tam together again! Alright, let's check out this game. No translation for this, right? I mean, I don't have one, do I? No. I play in Japanese. And yeah, it's like, I can't stand those kind of games. I hated The Forest. Like, there's so many of those, too. Survival, crafting, wandering around, nothing to do except just chop down trees for wood. Yeah, I don't like those kind of games. Like, no music, usually. Just play in silence. That's true. The art style is a little bit different in the game. It's like that advanced, that it's too advanced for the Switch. You'd think that an indie game wouldn't be that advanced. Or maybe they just didn't put a lot of effort into the port. Oh, thanks, Tam. Versus match, solo championship story start. Story continue. Alright, first let's try a versus match. Are these all the competitors? Hoi Han? Or is that so? Yeah, Hoi Han? Shane Riku? I guess it's just names of different competitors. Oh, I don't have a second controller. Oh, it's 2 players, huh? Well, I obviously I can't do versus match. Let me try solo practice then. I wonder if they're all the same sprite, just different color. What is this? What? Okay, you got jump and kick. And if I just mash the button? Oh, okay, if I just mash, I do kick. What is he? He got me in the corner. So if I hold forward and press the attack, I punch? No, I don't. Wait, how do I punch? I can do a crouching kick. I think if I press forward and hit the attack button at the same time? Not sure. Well, you got me. All the names are in Chinese. Oh, great. Utata Bei Taisen. Oh, was that just the rematch? Let's try picking different people this time. Yeah, it's just different colors. Oh, he is a crouching punch and not a crouching kick for some reason. Oh, there is different animation depending on... Looks like proximity, like you do a knee if they're in close. Maybe he only does the punch if you're in close, too. Do the different characters have different amount of health? Hey, Mr. Leo, how's it going? Oh, I forgot to start the timer. Yeah, I heard about Bob Saget. That's a shame. Is this to, like, repick characters? The different characters have different amounts of health. But this guy's got a crouching kick. Oh, it must be based on proximity. Oh, you can do a kick behind you. Look at that. Oh, he does a turning roundhouse kick if he's behind you and you're... Look at that. The animation is actually kind of nice. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. Look at his turning roundhouse kick. The characters are kind of on the cutesy side. You know how many bits left? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm getting destroyed. Why do... I thought I was hitting him a whole bunch. Alright, try the dark green guy. Oh, wait, what is that move? Wait, does this guy have different moves? So the different guys have different moves. This guy's got like a weird, like, he's got like a double kick. Very slow animated, but like a lot of frames of animation. Maybe I should be doing jump kicks? He seems to have a better jump than I do. Wait, is there a way to do like a big jump? I always lose. I don't know. The championship? This is the championship? Seems... Wait. Oh, now it's... So if you pick this option, you just watch the computers fight? That's what championship means? From Bob the Builder universe? No, I'm not super familiar with that. There you go, we can just watch the computers play. Okay, and then there was story start and story continue. Alright, story is probably what we want. Let's try the story. Oh, dude, I didn't change the title. Forgot. Let me know when the story starts. You think about Bob Saget. He was great. Kind of makes me want to watch The Aristocrats in his honor, you know? Such a funny... Do I have to mash the button here? Okay, there's the story. Make sure you guys read all that. Oh, there's an RPG mode. What? It glitches. What? Oh, is this like some kind of bad dump of the game? Oh, it froze. Oh, there's the fight now, suddenly. Okay. Oh, I only have 10 hit points now. Interesting. What? I have no crouch. I have no crouch with this guy. You must have to earn the ability to crouch. Okay, just kill the dude. What is with the glitch screen? Yeah, I got a bad ROM in this game, I guess. Just mash the button, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't understand these. Hit him in the head. Take that. Well, it looks like I can play. We can go back here and talk to this lady again. We can walk on the farm. Oh, we can go to the sand pit, and there's a dude. He's like a trainer, maybe? And he says something and kicks us out. Oh my god. Old lady. You can walk in the trees. Let's go down here. Anything going on here? Oh, I think I got a battle. The glitching seems to relate to where you can get battles. Well, I don't even know if you can get, like, another copy of this ROM. Not gonna worry about it. I feel like, I don't know. I might have liked the other fighting game RPG we just played better. Seems... I don't know. The combat just seems, I mean, on the one hand, it sort of plays like it reacts better. Like it doesn't feel as stiff as that last fighting game we played. But on the other hand, I don't know, like that game it kind of played faster and it kind of felt better. Like this game, all you can do is just mash buttons. I can't do anything except mash buttons. You don't start with anything but a punch. I can't even crouch. You don't have the ability. Oh, I can train with this dude now. Well, clearly we need to train. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. He keeps... I'm just sitting here, like, mashing the button, and I just lose. Like... Okay, well, now I'm winning. I don't know why. Like, he seems to be able to, like, punch your punch and do damage to you. It's weird. Maybe I need to move into him? Oh, that works a little bit better. I don't know, this game feels really fun. We didn't, like, gain anything for beating him. I guess it's just training. It's just practice. Let's go down here and try this battle again. I think you'd do better if you, like, try to keep inching forward while punching. Alright, beat that dude. Oh, my hit points leveled up to 17. Alright, we're leveling up. Well, I don't know why. I was not damaging him and he was damaging me. So if you die, you just go back to the starting point, it looks like. Why did I not get... Is it like a priority system, like whoever presses the button first gets to land the hits? Sometimes you just, like, don't hit him. Got another glitch screen. I just don't understand the combat in this game. It seems messed up. Like, how are you supposed to play this game? I have a feeling that once you get jump kicks might be the way to go. Hey, there's a road here. We can go to another town. Oh, there's a little town area with the well. We can actually examine the well for different text. Ukun. Aishiku. Oishiku. Oh, something about he won't drink from the well. Can talk to that dude. Another training dude. He's got 41 hit points. We have no chance. I have no backwards move. But neither does he. These beginning guys don't seem to have much either in terms of, like, moves. Like, they seem to have no moves either. I can talk to this old man in a gazebo. I can talk to this dude. Maybe some of these guys teach me moves. Oh, I can fight a guy at the stables? Hey, Dante, how's it going? Yeah, it's Fliptendo and Flipsider, that's right. I'm trying to fight dudes in ancient China to level up, and it's not working too well. How are you doing? Something seems a little... He just annihilates me, like, what? Alright, let's go back out into the fields and level up. This game, like, the ROM is glitched too, by the way. I don't know anything we can do about that. How are you doing today, Mr. Don Chico? What have you been up to? Yeah, get him! No! What? Oh my god. I mean, it's not a big deal. It seems like I can still play the game. Alright. You fight these weaker guys. Oh, now I have no hit points for some reason. This game might suck. I mean, it's kind of interesting. Oh, look, there's actually a graphic for the... Why are my hit points red? Am I, like, fatigued or something? Why are my hit points red? Do I need to rest? I'm taking more damage, too. Oh, now they're blue? What? Some sort of... Like, what the... What? How are you supposed to win fights in this game? What? Is there, like, a strategy guide for this game? How are you supposed to play this shit? Seems like impossible. Maybe there's a game facts guy. I want to know more about it. Not excuses, the whole screen gets covered in numbers, Stackmaster. You were here. You're hunting now? Like monster hunting, Don Chico? You know what? There is a GameFAQs guide for this game. Wow. GameFAQs got everything. The emulator hates this game. The Greatest Warrior on Earth Kick and Punch. A one-on-one fighting game. Developed by a game studio for Namco. Only in Japan. Features the versus mode where you can battle the computer or play against a friend, and also a large story mode in which you get to explore a large world map and watch your puny fighter develop into the greatest warrior on Earth. I found the battles in this game pretty awkward and unpolished, which is unfortunate. That's kind of the case for like every NES fighting game. I mean, I guess the best one would be Flying Dragon so far, or maybe one of the Fu and Shaolin Ken games. But those are not... Even those have got some issues. Exploration of world map and finding items. Oh, you can find items. Or complete missions to learn new attacks is pretty fun. That does sound fun, but, you know, without understanding Japanese, that's hard to do. Towards the end, when it became very difficult and time-consuming to figure out what to do next, it got pretty boring. Too many of the quests towards the end were hard to figure out what to do, and even if you speak Japanese, you'll probably resort to using an FAQ to finish it. That sounds typical. Oh, Dark Souls Trilogy? PS4? Sealed. You mean you're hunting for that game? So you're out and about in the world looking to buy video games? I don't think we're going to play through this game. I just want to learn a little bit more about it before I form an opinion, you know. But I feel like the Dojo game is better. Dude, let's see if it tells us about the items. Oh, you can choose your name. I think we chose Anke. You get a motivational speech. She gives you some money. From there, you are free to explore the world. At the beginning of story mode, your fighter will have extremely low HP and strength and will only be able to punch. You aren't given much guidance, only that you're to explore, test your skills. That's kind of cool. Well, good luck, Don Chico. I hope you find your Dark Souls. Have you played those games yet? Or are you looking to play those for the first time? The world map is full of towns, castles, caves, and various other places where you can gain information, fight warriors to test your strength, or find useful items. I mean, that sounds kind of cool. That part of it. You will want to listen to clues offered in towns. Well, we can't do that. The remainder is devoted to explaining the story mode mechanics without giving away spoilers. If you want explanation, go to walkthrough. Yes. Well, let's see what he says about the controls. You just want a PS4 version? You beat all of them? Oh, PS4 version, huh? I think I have one of the... I have like Dark Souls 2 Scholar the First Sin on PS4, I think. I can't remember if I even played that or not. I played Dark Souls 2 so many times. Press A to see what item you're currently carrying. I'm carrying Okane o money. So just money. Is money like an item? The alien dreams of Flipsider? Oh, look at that. For your death pool? Not a demo. Pressing A will also search the current tile. Do you have to like check every tile? You can hold down the B to run while moving. Oh, look at that! You can run. You can try to run away if you press B from random battle. Yeah, I won. Yay. I got some shit. Yeah, victories. Does that count as resting? You can run, jump, and... well, you can run and jump. No! Whatever. Hi, Asian Waste. How's it going? How are you doing? What? The battles are basically button mashers. There's not a lot of strategy, especially at the beginning. When you learn more attacks, the buttons will be very simple. The attacks vary depending on the distance. Press select, you surrender and automatically lose. You can continue with the password. To complete the game, you want to maximize every stat. Oh, I got him. Good. Yeah, something is... looks like there's some color glitching as well. Definitely seems like something is wrong with the ROM. I mean, I could try a different emulator. Oh, I just lost my stats. Let me try a different emulator for this game. Hey, Pigeon Grenade, how are you? It's been a while. How are you doing? What are you up to? Okay, story mode. Pick the first option. Oh, the graphics look... oh, I guess, yeah. I guess it was just that emulator. This looks better. There we go. This guy says that even if you follow the guide, the game gets tedious later on. You have to like do a bunch of quests and grind your stats a lot. That kind of sounds like a game we might not necessarily want to play through. From work? Oh yeah. I know how that is. I like there's like different graphics for the backgrounds. If you just stand there and just mash punch, he will punch your punch, and you get damaged. You kind of walk into him and punch. You tend to get damaged more often. Got him. Level, body strength. The others are not clear. Wait, how do you see your stats? After you enter a password, you'll see a screen that is an overview view of your progress. You have to enter the password to see your damn stats. You Eating Tau seeds increases your attack strength. What's that demo? Death Pool 2022. You guys and your death pools. So edgy. You kids and your death pools. Not a wish list. You got him. Your fighter rank is increased by defeating the champions of castles. Some of this game, I mean, some parts of this like sound kind of interesting. Yeah, leave Tim Curry alone. Hey Skittles, what's up? Playing another fighting game RPG. Walking around in farms and fighting random dudes. Oh, you got me. As usual, I died. Yep, that's Demo's kill list. Don't worry, you're not on it yet, Skittles. With Tim Curry? Oh, I haven't even seen what he looks like in a long time, man. I mean, he must be getting old now, you know? $100? Take it seriously, yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's serious money. Poor Saget. Odenkirk, I hope not. What? You beat me so fast. Damn. Skills learn. Old Kung Fu Masters. The world map has a lot to explore. Here's an explanation of the general types of things you can find. There are a lot of secrets. By searching suspicious looking places on the map, you press A. Your house, mother wishes. Oh, that's your mother. She wishes you luck. You can return to your house to get your current password. Oh, really? Give me my password, biatch. I mean, Okasan. Is the password in here? Which one is the... Oh, that must be it there. Oh, what a lot of trouble. It makes you bummed out to think about it. I mean, you know... Yeah. It's kind of a morbid thing to do, but, you know, it's... If I had friends who do it, I might do it, but... Yeah. Oh, no. Bob is doing better, that's good. So where do I want to go at the start? Sand plot? You can battle your neighbor Kyoshi, so test your skills. When you defeat him, your level will be upgraded. Your level only increases when you've done enough fighting on the world map, so you can't just keep fighting him over and over. Oh, so now I should go defeat him to increase my level, probably. You can gain more than one level by defeating him, so there's no reason to worry about visiting him very often. Oh, okay, nice. Why is it all tied to fighting your neighbor? Robert Duvall. Yeah, I think it's... You probably shouldn't think of it as a wish list. Alright, we're gonna fight our neighbor and try to level up. Neighbor's a cheater. I mean, just trying to guess who the Grim Reaper is gonna visit, right? That's all. That's all it is. Shouldn't really be wishing for anybody to die. So that was a level up, apparently. Or, I mean, I think he said something. I'm assuming that was a level up. I don't know how you can tell what your level is. Will it say in the screen now? I have no idea. But probably we leveled up. You seem to just raise stats by just doing fights. At least your hit points raise. Assuming your strength raises as well. Clint Eastwood. I mean, wouldn't it just put anybody with health problems or who's old on there? The Saget? Oh, a podcast interview. They were close. Yeah. It makes sense that they would be close. They're both great comedians. Yeah, Saget is really funny. He's pretty amazing in, Okay, I think he said level up to level 3. I think I'm level 3 now. I'm gonna say, he's hilarious in The Aristocrats. You get more points for people who are younger. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I'm getting the hang of the strat. Full House, yeah. I watched Full House too. I mean, I don't know if I would say... Yeah, I mean, we didn't know he was a filthy comedian. I didn't know. None of us knew. Trevor Moore. I actually don't know who Trevor Moore is. Martial arts slapping. Alright, so you can level up by fighting that guy. Houses. There are numerous houses spread out over the world map. Many of the people in these houses will give you useful info, and many of them play an important role in your quest. Sometimes you'll have to visit certain houses to get items or learn fighting skills. Just tell me where to go, stupid guy! Made a map showing the locations of all the houses. Oh, I should probably look at that. Giving them a number so I can refer to them. The houses map. Oh, what a pain. Towns, you can gain info items, blah blah blah. Castles, there's a guard blocking the entrance. To gain access, you appease the guard in some way. When you enter, you fight a champion. By defeating him and impressing the ruler, your fighter rank will be upgraded. So there's fighter rank and level, they're two separate things. Trevor Moore is the main guy from Whitest Kids You Know. I've never even heard of that. Some mixed exhaustion from... yeah. Yeah, I bet being a stand-up comedian is tough now. I mean, for a lot of reasons. I'm sure it's a lot tougher than it used to be. He's been on your list? What is your list? Is your list a kill list, Mr. Leo? Henry Kissinger? Towns? Shannon Doherty? Castles, temples. There's 4 temples where you can learn fighting techniques. Oh, you probably want to find those. Now we're leveling up, I think. guy again. He always has the same hit points as you, I see. You can really test out your knowledge of the mechanics. Well, it's kind of button mashy, but there is a certain kind of rhythm to these so far. You can kind of learn. Okay, I seem to be level 4 now. Caves. Caves are places where you find items or learn skills if you can manage to figure out how to trigger these events. Wow. Older comedians, Carol Burnett. I was just watching some Carol Burnett the other day on TV. Mel Brooks, yeah. He'd be an older gentleman, I suppose. A bit sad he is gone, Saget. He's not in your top 5. You know who is really great is and he was also in the Aristocrats was and who is still alive right now, but is getting older. Is who played the why can't I think of his Gilbert Gottfried. Gilbert Gottfried. He's not. He'd probably be a good one to put in your list, quite honestly. But he's still alive and he's still very funny. George Carlin, Richard Pryor, Joan Rivers. Never been a big Joan Rivers fan. Robert Williams and Don Rickles. Don Rickles. I want to watch more Don Rickles stuff. Like classic comedy. Wow, it's a weird word. How's William Shatner on these? Well, he seems very energetic. Maybe like, even though he's older, you know, he might be bad because he just seems to be full of energy, you know. Gilbert is a great podcast. I haven't actually listened to his podcast. I just hear him on other people's podcasts, but always love to hear him. I probably should listen to his podcast. Where do I want to go? Small Pounds Dojo? Dude, whatever, just tell me where to go. Random encounters and leveling up. So you run into more encounters. If you stay in the road, you don't run into encounters. I see, that's useful. That's cool. I think a lot of celebrities probably are, Mr. Leo. If I was a celebrity, I probably would have mine. I don't even like to do my own Twitter. I don't like to post things on social media. If I was famous, I'd have somebody else run mine too. Kind of lame though. Like, you know, some celebrity like having a Twitter and then probably, you know, like they have like people posting on them. Yeah, that's right, Freeware Pirate. Except I can't catch all of these martial artists. I just have to defeat them. You'll run my Twitter? Thanks, Skittles. I'm sure that'll go well. I am famous. Well, maybe compared to certain people. 42 hit points now. This game actually seems kind of fun now that I'm learning how to play it. I guess the combat has a certain rhythm to it. I mean, it's pretty button mashy, but it has a certain rhythm to it. Suddenly mentions Alf. That's about the only thing I feel like commenting on is Alf. Okay, got him. Different kinds of enemies depending on the terrain. If you're on a farming field, you'll encounter the peasant, who seems to never give you an HP upgrade. Here's a list of terrains, and whether or not they're likely to give you an HP upgrade. So you don't want to fight farmers. Maybe they give you something else, though. Grass is fighters, and fake fighters. Trees is bandits. Trees always give you HP upgrades. Is that mainly what you want? I need to watch more Alf so I can comment on it. I gotta look at that. Skittles posted a thing on the Discord. It's like a history of Alf I have to watch that. So I think he had a talk show at one point, right? I need to watch that. Oh, did the Asian post that? Well, good. There had to have been an Alf quote before that. Troublemaker is on stairs. Peasants is on a field. Eccentric is on sand. Peasants and eccentrics don't give you HP upgrades, but bandits and troublemakers do. You will no longer run into random encounters if you reach the maximum HP of 999. If you max out, you don't get random encounters anymore. Money, you can only carry one item at a time? If you trade for an item, you will no longer have money. You get your money back by visiting the rich man in the upper left house of any town. You will buy any item in the game. You can always exchange for money. I see. A lot of the time you'll find yourself without money or an item, so you can't do any trades. There are several ways to get more money. The easiest is to let your character lose a battle on the world map. You'll awaken and your mother will give you the money. Sometimes it sucks to go all the way back to your house, but this isn't always the fastest option. You can also get money by visiting the tea house in any large town. If you win a battle in the tea house, you will get money. Finally, you can get an item from trade for that money. No, I don't think we've ever talked about Alf. What's Alf, Mr. Leo? What's that? Your goal is to become the greatest warrior, reach level 99 and upgrade your maximum HP to 999, learn all the techniques in 4 of the temples, eat 3 speed seeds to upgrade your speed, eat 7 jump seeds to upgrade your jump strength, eat 7 Tau seeds to upgrade your attack strength, learn 14 secret techniques taught by hermits, defeat the champion of each castle and improve your fighter rank. On completing the above quests, you will then be the strongest warrior on the planet, but there will be one final test to prove you're the greatest warrior of all time. You can complete the above in any order you like. You have to do all of that. In any order you like. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Leveling up. Worried that might play it for a while. It's tempting to play it for a while, but just looking at the guide, it seems like it would probably... Plus the fact that it's in Japanese, it seems like it might be quite bothersome to, like... What, so you have to get to level 999 to finish the game? It sounds like you have to get to level 999 to finish the game. Well, that might not be as bad as it sounds. Wait, but level is separate and you have from hit points and you also have to get to level 999? Is that really correct? That sounds kind of fucked. I wonder if I read that correctly. Or Alf reboot. I'd almost be scared to see an Alf reboot made today, but there's a possibility it could, like, be very good, you know, you never know. It could be the next Cobra Kai. Because I guess if it's made by the right people. Ultimately, you will need to upgrade your HP all the way to 999, but this is a game-long process, so you need to level up much at this point. Maybe you don't have to level up your level to 999 as well. Don't worry about level too much because it doesn't seem to make you stronger or anything. But ultimately you have to get your level to 999 to become the ultimate. You do have to get your level to 999. What? That seems like it would take a long fucking time. Considering my level is like only 5 right now. Let's try level up some more. Do we have to fight him like 999 times then? Like what? This is why we're not doing NES Mania. Like Fliptendo Mania. That's why we're not trying to beat every game. So that's level 6. Can I get another level up by fighting him again? Or do I have to like fight a bunch of... Like what? I have to get to level 999 to beat the game? Still level 6. So your level goes up much slower than your hit points. So our hit points would be 999 way sooner. Maybe there's like a faster way to do it. You can gain a lot of levels at once by defeating Kyoshi one time. So you can put off fighting for long periods and return to get one big level. But like, what if your level lags way behind your hit points though? It says you don't get any random battles anymore after your hit points reach 999. Maybe you automatically level to 9... Like, maybe you automatically level to 999 if you... Like, if level doesn't do anything, then what's the point of that mechanic anyway? Oh, you started Ni no Kuni. Nice. Does take its time. Well, I don't mind that in a game. I like the way it started. I think the way it's... Like, the first hour or so was probably the most interesting part of the game from when I was playing. Because it's just like watching a Ghibli movie. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times games need that setup time, so I don't like when people like complain about like the first few hours of like Persona being slow. I never understand that. You haven't played 2? I have 2 as well. I still need to finish the first game. I played it for about 10 hours. But it was good. I don't know when I would get back to it. The 4 temples. Jump upgrade. This guy's guide seems annoying to follow. Wait. Where's the actual walkthrough? It's not in any kind of... Is there a walkthrough? Endgame, odds and ends, talents. This guide seems annoying to follow as well. Like, where can I just go to pick up an item real quick? I don't know. Wait, he said that he has a map. Let me look at the map here. House locations map. You want to see the map. Oh, item locations as well. And there's 3 maps. Wait a second. We need to look at these maps. Okay. What do we have here? Here's the world map. So... You thought it was fine? You like the castle building, but you preferred 1 quite a bit? Because of the story, I'm guessing? Oh yeah, they definitely went for like a Pokemon style game with Ni no Kuni 1, which, I don't know, I guess it's fine. I'm not the biggest fan of that style of game. But I still like the game anyway, because the presentation is so nice. Where do you start? Oh, your house, right here, okay. That just shows the different locations. Item locations. Tau seed, rock. Are the items like all invisible? Like you have to press A on just certain spaces, and maybe the villagers give you clues about them, but the guy who wrote the guide said himself that you probably need to use a guide to finish the game. Oh, like a general location of like order of places to go. So we want to go to... It looks like we want to pick up a Tau seed first. Alright, let's see. Let's try to make a little bit of progress with the map. Alright, Tau seed. Am I gonna be able to read this map? It looks like... It's like here? Here? It's around here, I think. A little hard to tell. The map is like kind of zoomed out. The stories seem like the most appealing thing about Ni no Kuni. Like the story, especially like the beginning of the game, is it's very good. You know, it definitely has like a Ghibli feel to it. It's very involving. Where's this seed? Wait a second. Yeah, there's the road. This map kind of sucks. I think it's around... Oh! Koko... Dake... Dake ni... Katai... G-men... Desu. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did he take the seed? Is that has to be it, but I'm confused. Did I get... I don't understand if I got it. This game is kind of cool with like the big map, like the way it's like kind of doing like this kind of open map RPG, freeform, running around leveling up your fighting and then having the one-on-one. I kind of like the one-on-one battles. It's growing on me a little bit, but just like wandering around and just like checking every random space to find items is kind of for the birds. Even with the map, I don't really understand, like, what? Did I get the item? I'm assuming I got it, but... Let me check the walkthrough again. I don't understand how to play this game. Walkthrough, Tau seeds. You can buy one for money. Isn't that a Tau seed right there? Or was it not? Search the tile located 5 blocks east and 1 block north from your house to find a Tau seed in the middle of some trees. Did I... Oh, maybe he can't pick it up because he has money? Is that why? Like carry one item at a time? Okay, I guess. Oh yeah, it is. That's the cool thing about Ni no Kuni is that you can like move in battles. It kind of has like a bit of an action battle type of system, like almost like Parasite Eve, which is actually pretty neat and unique and stuff. Dude, fuck this guy. Fuck you! Go back to this town. I'm gonna fight that stable guy again. What does fighting the stable guy get for you? Wait, what? He warped me back to my house. Why? I mean, once you start going around and like finding upgrades and like getting moves and increasing your speed and stuff, I could see this game like being pretty fun, but the problem is it seems a little too primitive to really enjoy it. Like, I don't know. This guy takes you back to the beginning? Oh, now I'm fighting him. Huh. I want to see what you get for... He can jump. What the fuck? He's got strong kicks. What? Well, he doesn't send you back to the beginning when you die, though. You just keep trying to fight him. He killed me with 2 jump kicks. Is that the rich guy? No, this must be the rich guy here. He's the guy who, like, buys your items. So I would have to find a place where I could buy an item, I guess. Part of the problem is this guide is, like, too annoying to follow. Like, it should just tell you, like... It should give you, like, It's too free-form. But that doesn't really work for a game like this, where everything's in Japanese. Like, it should just tell you, like, where to go and what to do. In some kind of reasonable order, but it doesn't? It just lists a bunch of shit? Like, where should I spend my money? Where do I spend money? How do I spend my money? Okay, whatever. Alright, that's enough of that game. I mean, that game is kind of interesting. I almost would kind of want to play through it, maybe. Like, if the guide was better written... If the guide was better written and easier to follow, I almost might kind of want to play through that, because, like, it seems like it could be somewhat fun with the guide. But it would still be more fun if it was translated and, like, playable without a guide, though. It seems to have, like, a lot of obtuse stuff in it. Like, it had potential, though. That game had potential. I feel like it's probably... It had potential, but in its current form, it's kind of not that fun. So I would have to probably give it a 3. I don't think playing it more would really change my mind on that. It feels like... And the music... I like the music better in the other game, the Dojo game. All around, I think I found the Dojo game to be more fun. That game had problems, too. I mean, the main problem with the Dojo game is the fact that, like, certain Dojo certain enemies are, like, just really overpowered, and realistically, you just want to hope that through RNG they get beaten by other opponents. So, like, if the game just doesn't go your way, you're kind of fucked. But other than that, that game's really interesting and kind of fun. This game... even though the combat feels a bit smoother in this game than the Dojo game, like the Dojo game felt really stiff, but somehow it, like, with the jump kicks and stuff, it felt a bit more fun to play, maybe? I don't know, maybe this game gets more fun when you start to earn moves, although I played it in the fighting game mode where you have all the moves unlocked, and it didn't seem that great. Well, I mean, like, if there were a lot of things about it that were better, it had potential. Like, that kind of game, like this sort of, like, fighting game RPG, especially, like, of this style. I like that the game is just like a big map and it's open and you just kind of go wherever. I like that. Like, kind of like Dragon Quest 1. That's a really cool thing about Dragon Quest 1, is how it's just like a big map, and it's really open, and you can just kind of go wherever you want. The only thing stopping you is just the strength of the enemies. So you have to kind of work out where to go. Like the progression of Dragon Quest 1 is like really fun. Um, and in the later Dragon Quest games, even 2, like sort of become more conventional in that you like go from area to area in like a linear fashion, and you're kind of gated by various things. I mean, Dragon Quest 1 is that way as well. You're gated, but you're essentially only gated by like just strong enemies. That's the only thing really stopping you from like going to like any place on the map. Whereas like there's a lot of things stopping you kind of in like all the other Dragon Quest games. But like in this game we just played, like you just have this big open map and you just explore and you just level up and try to find items. Potentially, I think that could be really fun, but the problem is just everything about the game. It's primitive. The fighting system is not really that good. Although it seemed like once you kind of get the rhythm down for like opponents, you can win in battles reliably, kind of. But the fighting system is not good. Like it seems like all the items are just like hidden in invisible spots. So it's kind of obtuse, and and it also seems really annoying that you can only carry one item at a time. And if you like just find a hidden item, but you're carrying something else, you just can't. Even if it's something you could eat, you can't eat it. I don't know. I'm not sure. It seemed like that's what was going on. I don't know. Started playing Dragon Warrior 2. Nice. 50% through it. Good. Well, I would imagine you're probably not enjoying it as much as like the Super Nintendo version, but I really like it. Dragon Quest 2 has got a lot of really cool things about it, in my opinion. Like, I really like the difficulty of the game. That makes it very interesting. I like that your party's asymmetrical and your main character is like super useful and the other two characters are like marginally useful at best. It's just really interesting because most RPGs aren't that way. And it doesn't necessarily like make the game worse. It just kind of changes the way you approach it. So it makes it fundamentally different. And it's like, it makes you like wonder, like what would it be like to play like a more modern RPG that's like that? It could be really interesting. But for some reason, like I guess it's seen as a bad thing because like your party is unbalanced. Even though like that kind of balance doesn't necessarily matter in a single player RPG. Your least favorite? I really liked it. But there's many Dragon Quests I haven't played. So I can't really. But yeah, I really like to. Every RPG is like that. Well, like it not I mean in terms of like, leveling up and getting stronger, yeah. But most RPGs aren't really that open. Like the thing that's different about this one and also Dragon Quest 1 is are you talking about asymmetrical with your party? I mean, technically, yeah, usually, I mean, yeah, usually there you do have some party members that are more useful than others, but usually they try to make them balanced, and it's like not that lopsided. Like, there's nothing I can't think of anything that's as lopsided as Dragon Quest 2. 3 was more annoying to you than 2. 3 is more conventional. 3 is very interesting though because it does a lot of things. It combines a lot of things that would become standards later on, like the class type system. Although its class system is sort of borrowed from Final Fantasy 1, but it does a lot of. It's like the first of the more conventional Dragon Quests, I guess. It's a really good game, but a lot of fun until you get to the boat, start searching for crests. Yeah, that's true. That is like the boat part where you like just have to go around and search for quests. Quite honestly, you probably just want to use a guide for that part. That is the worst part of 2. I agree with that. But although it wasn't that unfair. I do remember that like it felt like it could all be figured out in theory. There were clues, but viewed as one of the lesser games. Yeah, I think I'd probably disagree with that, especially once I play more Dragon Quest. But I'll have to play more to find out. Soup is done. Oh, sounds good, colleague. Man, I didn't have any. I had salad for dinner, but soup would have been nice. I enjoyed my salad though. Almost every RPG is an off-balance fighter mage main character. I mean, it's true. Like in Persona games, the main character is more powerful. Well, yeah, but it's still. it's usually much more balanced though. Like it's not that lopsided. I mean, what's an example of like a really lopsided one? I don't want to get too sidetracked. So I mean, yeah, I think a four for the music. Like the music, it was doing the same kind of Chinese thing that the Dojo game was, but I thought the music in Dojo not only was more varied, but like was just better. The music in this game was all right. But I don't know. Yeah, the game had potential, but I get the feeling that it wouldn't really be that worthwhile to play through. Let me find a spot for it. Yeah, around Ice Climber or Castle Quest seems about right. Not too much lower. I kind of want to put it right around Ice Climber. Let's put it right above Ice Climber. That feels right. It can go there. All right. All right, let's just move on to the next thing. All right, interesting game. It was interesting for sure, but yeah, I would say like I would think about playing through it because it seems like it maybe wouldn't take that long and could be kind of fun to play through if it had a better written guide. But unfortunately, the way the guide was written was kind of really annoying and seemed like it would be a big hassle. Like if it had a better written guide, I might have considered playing through it. Quite honestly. Well, let's just move on to the next game. You like three more than two? Is your least favorite RPG elements? Player created party members. I don't mind. I like that sometimes. I definitely don't mind that sometimes. But I also like. I mean, I like both things. I like you know like party members that are like created hand created for the story, and I like when you customize, especially if they have like more unique classes. Like that's really interesting. If the classes are more generic, it's not as interesting. Although I do have a particular fondness for like Final Fantasy style classes, but I don't like care for D&D classes as much. Well, I'm just getting distracted by chat with its with its talk. That's